That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Third season for Caleb Williams with the Bears. Greg, the #1 overall pick in 2024, took a huge step forward a season ago.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident. Build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
And it's third down.
On third down, it's Williams. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Bengals offense going to take over now for the second time. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right. Then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season.
And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up third down. He'll try and throw. Here's Flacco. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
A 22-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Want to save some of those for the regular season. That's a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. Lamar is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's
Gesicki,
now
the man in
6
motion.
at the Bears' 35-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up
They'll run here with Brown. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
a loss of a yard.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. And he got it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
And they knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Brown. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
Can't imagine it's very fun tackling a guy like this, Mike, when he gets a full head of steam, great vision, the physicality to finish the run through contact. And I think defensively, they're just happy they were able to get him on the ground.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On 2nd down, they'll run. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Flacco going to throw on 3rd and long. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to slow down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. We'll try to establish. We'll start this one with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
To throw, it's Flacco on 1st and 10. He'll find Andre Yusupov. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Will Dissly, touchdown Cincinnati. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Bengals 13. Bears nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. This one taken in by Odunze. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Swift. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 4.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift, and he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
See what they have for 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's a gain of 4.
And we're not going to have another snap here. 1st quarter will come to an end. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. To throw is Williams. He'll try to run for it. And he's fighting for those extra yards. Looks like he's just got enough to pick up the 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chicago.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 30.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
The Bengals offense ready to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. That one pulled in by Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Flacco. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
In some rhythm, good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Flacco going to throw again. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. And now 3rd, they only need 2 yards. To the air once more, it's Flacco. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Flacco. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Williams. Another one there for Burton. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And the Bears 1st down.
Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At their 48-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Intercepted twice in the first half already. Wise to get the message and just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On third down, it's Williams. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get about 5. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 5 yards.
On the give, it's Swift. And he is going to have a Bears first down. They wind up with a gain of 8 on 3rd and 4.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bears.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They pitch it to Swift. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And the Bears first down.
On the give, here's Swift. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle. Then goes forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals' 13-yard line.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Williams now to throw. This one's caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Believe it or not, Mike, this is actually the way modern defenses are designing their system. They're trying to force offenses to go the long way. Don't give up explosives, and then try to compete for field goals in the red zone. So not only is this offense able to sustain possession and maintain the ball, but when you come away with touchdowns, it's just backbreaking for these defenses.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 13-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
now they'll pitch it out here.
The 40-yard line.
Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 34-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Higgins sent in motion. To throw, it's Flacco on 1st and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gains.
No gain on the play.
Flacco to throw on second down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
on third down, here's Flacco. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a Cincinnati first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
It's second down and 10.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Throwing again, it's Flacco. That's caught. Gesicki on the right. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 2. To the air again is Flacco. And the throw on third down is going to be incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. It's amazing, Mike, no matter how fast the league progresses, there's still some teams that are just late adopters. And listen, I get it. It is hard to stick yourself out there. Failure is ultimately very hard to explain away at the end of the game. But 4th and 1, 4th and 2, I'm keeping my offense on the field. I just understand the value of touchdowns, especially in today's modern game. 3 points over time is just not going to get it done.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Reynolds. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this one past the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
On the... No chance at all. He'll go down. B.J. Hill. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
His pass complete to Roschon Johnson. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Now Keenum. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Again, and here's Johnson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
And the Bears first down.
A run once more with Monunga. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Monunga gonna get it again, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
The 27-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Chicago.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Never fun to be 2nd and 13. To throw is Keenum. That's a short throw caught by Komet. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Here's Keenum. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
For the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Bears are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
And after the sack on 3rd down, this was a little bit more of a difficult attempt, but it just seems like with the caliber of these kickers these days, Mike, just steps up, ho-hum, bangs it through.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team.
Now, another 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Flacco. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. On 2nd down, Flacco. That one pulled in. Mitchell Tinsley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. New set of downs, it's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play fake. Flacco now. Will work this out wide to P-Rock. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Flacco gonna throw again. That's taken in by the running back P-Rock. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Bengals first down.
To the air once more. It's Flacco. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, here is Flacco. That's caught. It's Colby Young. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and 2, and it's Flacco. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to 8 yards on the gain, and it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Hira will take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, that's what you call a statement drive right there, Mike. You've got the lead, second half of the ball game, and you can feel you're really starting to wear down this defense, and this is about as good as it gets. Long drive, and then you get down there tight, and you're able to punch it in on the ground and just continue to extend this lead.
For the 2-point
Throwing is Flacco. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Bears 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Tackled by Daxton Hill. 5 yards.
Third, they need 8.
And it's third down.
Keenum. Contact as he delivered it there. The pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane. And it sets up fourth down. Stonehouse on to punt. He gets that one away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Hira. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third
and 1. Flacco. And his receivers blanket it. He'll just throw this one away, and it brings up fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
2nd and 3.
To throw, here's Keenum. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown,
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears have cut the deficit to 5.
Bengals 22, Bears 17.
In the jungle for the Bengals. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September.